MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Royals really taking care of their rivals in this series so far, looking for the sweep here today.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a 3-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
Mike Minor is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And now, Michael Young. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I can't wait to see what David Dahl has in store. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Solak sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He could put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Bouncer up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Standing in now, Pudge Rodriguez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Minor has his target. Here it is on 1-0. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4-pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93, curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power-type pitcher.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Batting second.
So one out, nobody aboard, and with Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Now here's the first offering. And he takes ball one. And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
To the plate now, George Brett. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Dahl's in pursuit. He's not going to have a play as this one's down and into the corner. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. And the two-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Royals are on top, 1-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Now another 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Chris Davis next to bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The Royals already have the early 1-run lead, so they're off to a good start trying to finish the series with an exclamation point.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Now the 1-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Two balls and two strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And it's fouled away. Two and two count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Base is empty, two away, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with two men out. Left center, base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get two quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a two-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little two-out lightning start.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. In his career against Mike Minor, he's gone 2 for 6. Dahl, the runner at first with two gone. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. In the air out to left. On the run is Benintendi. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave one. They still trail 1-0. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home.
Ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3.
Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Andrew Benintendi. Now here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
8-2. One ball, 2 strikes.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Batting it, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. First and second here with nobody out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. From the stretch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Young for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Number 27.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and one. Here it is.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The set and the 1-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
gets a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Stepping in now, Johnny Damon, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
With Merrifield next to bat, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1, and they're runners at the corners now. High in the air out to center field. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Royals settle for just the 1. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled hard down the line and left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. turn and throw back to second again. And he'll get back in safely. At the plate now, Michael Young. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. First offering.
Whoa, that's down.
Swing and a line drive to left. Kiner Falefa rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second. Solak takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
So now to the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. Popped him up. Merrifield is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, George Brett.
Third baseman, George Brett.
First delivery to him. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. George Brett with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and it's powered the Royals to a 3-2 lead.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
The right fielder, number 12.
In now, Jorge Soler.
Jorge
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He singled in his first AB. The windup and the 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. This is skied out toward right. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's 4-2.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with one away now.
Not bad. No left fielder.
Now at the plate here is Andrew Benintendi, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
2-0.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Aye.
Swing and a ground ball to third. There's Connor Falefa on to first, and there were two down.
The batter, the first baseman, Paulo.
Next to stand in is Carlos Santana as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Perez stands at second with two gone. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now it'll be Adalberto Mondesi looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Lined hard to center field. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. 3 innings complete. KC leads this one 4-2. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Two pitches fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another 2-2 offering. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's Chris Davis now. Ball 1. Struck out in his first at bat. The 1-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. So they're going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate now. He collected a base hit his first time up. Minor gets the sign. Here it comes.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And this will be fouled away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run. A solo home run there for David Dahl. 2nd home run early in the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
To the plate now, Charlie Culberson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the Rangers 3. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Johnny Damon.
The center fielder.
Now the first pitch.
Damon.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Here's the 0-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Merrifield behind a ball and 2 strikes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And this pitch is low, but Pudge is able to hang with it there. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop up above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there in this middle.
Into the box now, George Brett, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. Runners going. Count even now at 1-1. Merrifield gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. So watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. That's inside. 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
At the plate now, Salvador Perez. No balls and a strike to count. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This one's flared toward left center. And Young calls for this one as he makes the play to retire the side. Royals settle for just the one. Nate Lowe digging in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nate Lowe.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fouled off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. In there, and it's even at 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Back to the top of the order now, and here comes the clutch hitting Michael Young. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Nick Solak. And that one yanked just foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Up next, Pudge Rodriguez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the AB now, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Here comes Soler. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rangers leave a pair. They're still down 5-3. Stepping up is Hunter Dozier, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first by Young in time for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
In this case, the numbers really do say it all. That's an incredible 13 hits now. Nothing pretty about those numbers. Kind of amazing he's even still in this one.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Ian Kennedy will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Ian Kennedy.
Carlos Santana will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 for count.
0-1, here it comes. Benintendi, the runner at second with one away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, Adalberto Mondesi as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Royals 5 and the Rangers 3. Chris Bubic takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's Joey Gallo now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now the first pitch.
0-1, no play.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fouled away. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He's got it one away.
Now batting, left fielder, David.
So a runner at first now with one away. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Heading out towards shallow right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are two away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Charlie.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. From the stretch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Ground ball left side. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Royals 5 and the Rangers 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Johnny Damon.
Johnny Damon.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Dahl, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Next to hit is Whit Merrifield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a flare down the line, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
George Brett will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First pitch on the way. Low for ball one. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Pitch inside. The throw is in time. Rodriguez nabs the would-be thief. The 2-0. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler. Pitch out, nothing doing. Brett leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Line drive to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
To the plate now, Salvador Perez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. Dahl's in pursuit, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 7-3 ball game.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in two.
At the plate now, Hunter Dozier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. There's Connor Falefa. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Royals 7 and the Rangers 3. Into the box, Nate Lowe. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Hit back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Ready now is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And now the first pitch.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Benintendi, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Michael.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Michael Young has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Slow little grounder left side. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nick Solak.
Into the box, Nick Solak. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Young at second with 2 down. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Young rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Standing in now, Pudge Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. A runner on first with 2 away. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch to Pudge. And he fouls this one off. Popped up. And no one will get this one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional.
It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Joe Barlow gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 64, Joe Barlow.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Andrew Benintendi, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Andrew Benintendi.
He's set, and the pitch.
1-1. Count 1-0.
Barlow, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. From the stretch.
Yeah. That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner at first with no outs here. One and one. Here's a look, now the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. Now the double steal is on here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, man, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Johnny Damon, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Now the 1-0. Now both runners on the move. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dahl is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Next, here is Whit Merrifield. It was a base hit last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball,
Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded to first. Reined in. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They hold a 7-4 lead. Greg Hollander is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Greg Holland.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first offering. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The Royals are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Now the 2-0. High and deep down the left field line. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Chris Davis. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is high, a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, chalk that up to one you get away with once, maybe. Changeup, belt high and above, usually does not come back. He used his aggressiveness against them right there.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's Bolton.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Gallo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson. And it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. To third. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 left for Texas. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. DeMarcus Evans is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
DeMarcus Evans.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, George Brett.
Third baseman, George Brett.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1-1 the count now. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Davis going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder,
standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Jorge Soler. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit ball game here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And he'll reach first safely. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. To the plate now, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. No 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Three and 0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a play! To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 9th inning coming up. It's the Royals 7 and the Rangers 4. Kyle Zimmer comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 45, Kyle Zimmer.
All set for the start of the inning, and now here's Nate Lowe.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
The 3-0 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Low on at first, nobody out. And this is low, ball two. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A little bouncer.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
From the stretch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Michael Young. He's 2 for 4 in this one. First pitch on its way. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Runners on first with one down. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
7-4 the final finish today. The Kansas City Royals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mike Minor earns his first win of the season. Kyle Zimmer earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 7 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
you.